And now sports with Chris Duerr from the Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram Sports Desk.
It is becoming more a ritual than a tradition at this point, as we got to do the celebratory fire truck ride through the Gem City for the second straight October with Q&E's two-time reigning Class 1A state golf runner-up today, Deja Bow style.
I just really like the layout of it. I feel like the holes fit my swing well. Like, I hit a draw, and most of the holes are like draw holes in my opinion, and it makes it easier.
Back-to-back Class 1A state runner-up finishes as both a sophomore and junior now comprise an already Hall of Fame level career for Q&E's Bo F-Tank. But he'd sure love to add that elusive state title to the resume in his final try next season. He's come about as close as possible, as it did, after all, take an ace by eventual champion Aiden Dorothy to deny him the crown this fall.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing much I can do at all. It was just, it happens, and I just had to play my best I could to try to win still, because I was still in the fight. It just happened he had a hole-in-one.
I mean, golf is unlike any other sport. It's finicky. You know, not the best team, the best player doesn't always win. Sometimes you get hot at the right time, but the fact that he's there year in and year out is a testament to, you know, he's one of the best.
I obviously really want to get first, and as much as second is nice, but first is better, and I'd much rather have first next year than any other place.
On top of that, Bo is positioned very neatly to chase an elite team trophy next fall as well, given all that carries over from this year's 6th place Raider finish.
You know, we just got to get a little bigger, you know, physically, and probably a little tougher mentally. You know, the grind of golf, it's a long yet quick 65-day season, and they got a little tired at the end, and it's a lot of stress, but you know, the experience is going to be great for us moving forward. Like I said, we're young, we're freshmen, bunch of sophomores and junior. The only team I've ever had in 6 years of coaching where I lose no one on the top 6 and return them all. So, you know, if they progress at a normal rate, we should be pretty solid next year.
We are really young and we have a lot to improve, but we are extremely talented, and I think we can really make a deep run next year.
But Quincy Notre Dame won't be alone and able to carry forward high hopes for next fall, or reason for pride in the season that just ended.
We sure did, yeah. They played really well, and there were a lot of really good players, you know, like in the West Hancock and some of them from Pittsfield as well that didn't even make it that far. So it's a testament to how hard it is to get there every year, but then also a testament to how good this area is for golf, for sure.
Postseason volleyball underway tonight. Hannibal opening district play. I can't sugarcoat this. McClure North was not much of a challenge. Allie Felkiner serving up an ace, the all-conference player. And how about another one? And how about then she gets just really cruel and serves up the jump serve ace. It was 11-0 out of the gate, and it wasn't going to get any closer. How about finally a service, receive, and return? But you know what? Abby Martin, also an all-NCMC pick, is going to punish that big time and hard in this one. Then Martin moves to the back line, and she's going to find the back line with a service ace right there, little space right there. How about some old school service action from McClure North? Yeah, Malia Stolte wasn't having any of that. She's going to clean that up and kill this on the back end. We're not done. Amelia Bates serving up the ace. Yeah, that's good stuff from her. The middle hitter can do that. Stolte again with another big time kill coming. And then the coup de grace of our highlights, maybe for the season. Malia Stolte is the enemy of corrective eyewear. Check out this service. She's going to line up to this poor girl from McClure North who broke a perfectly good set of glasses on this one. I'm cruel. I'm going to show you this again in slow motion. All Hannibal, all of the time. Oh my goodness, Miss Stolte. That's just nasty. 25-5, 25-4, 25 whatever as Hannibal is moving on. Up next for the Lady Pirates, a Friday showdown coming up at 4:30. Yeah, tough to see a pair of glasses break like that against Fort Zumwalt South, who won in 3 straight games tonight. Again, Hannibal will play in the semifinals coming up on Friday. How about the good girls from Holy Trinity beginning yet another odyssey towards state tonight, taking on Winfield Mount Union at Schottenkirk Gym in this one. Adeline Cruzy doing Adeline Cruzy type things right here. That spike on the bad return was one of 7 kills for her. More from Miss Cruzy right now. She's just really good and still very, very young, and that's just talented stuff right there. A little bit later, some service fun from Elizabeth Griffin right here, serving up the ace. More fun to come in this one from Adeline Cruzy as well. She's going to come up with a big-time spike right here. The story of the night statistically, and this is set number 3 right here. Presley Myers with 20 kills tonight, 25-13, 25-10, 25-9. Yeah, you expect that from HTC. They will advance to take on Monday either Wapello or more likely Burlington Notre Dame. Holy Trinity trying to make yet another run, and they're just pretty darn good at what they do at this point. Regular season volleyball tonight, a couple of big wins. Liberty at home takes down Route Catholic in straight games tonight. Does a nice job doing so, 25-10, 25-23. And Payson Seymour warms up for the postseason next week with a big-time takedown at home of West Prairie, 25-17, 25-22 is your final there. Finally tonight, we now have times, dates, and locations for high school softball in Missouri State quarterfinals. Highland making that 3-hour road trip to Bethany, Missouri to take on South Harrison. That game is set for 1 o'clock on Saturday as well. We'll talk a bit more about that game and the great pitching of Abby Lay right now, who's coming off the perfect game, coming up tomorrow at 6. And Paris will be back home in the comfy, cozy confines of the Monroe County Fairgrounds to do their thing against Cairo, the number 3 team in the state. We'll have a little bit more about that one. And we've got a smattering of goodness coming your way tomorrow.